Fine. But we'll be keeping an eye on you.
We'll pay whatever it takes, but we must have more swords for the Imperial soldiers.
The time has come.
I can't fill an order that size on my own. Why don't you swallow that stubborn pride of yours?
I have
Ask
done
Orland
all that can be
Greybane
done.
for help.
There is nothing left.
I'd
No
sooner run
quests
my
to be
needle over
undertaken,
a storm.
no villains to be slain.
Besides,
no challenges to
Greybane
face.
would never make steel for the Legion.
Except for you.
Have it
You
your way.
are my
I'll
last
take the
challenge.
job.
Only
Don't
you
expect
can
to
send me to Sovngarde with honor. Make your preparations. When you're ready, come find me at my last vigil.
And there it is, friends. The ugly. We are the children of man. What would you have me do then?
Well,
Nothing?
there's no telling.
What's the
My
meaning
lord,
of this
please.
interruption?
This is
Jarl
no time for
Balgruuf is
rash
not
action.
receiving
I
visitors.
just think we need more information before we act.
I just...
Who's this, then?
Well, that explains why the guards let you in. Come on, then. The Jarl will want to speak to you personally.
So, you were at Helgen. You saw this dragon with your own eyes? Really? You're certainly forthright about your criminal past. But it's none of my concern who the Imperials want to execute, especially now. What I want to know is, what exactly happened at Helgen? I should have guessed Ulfric would be mixed up in this. What do you say now, Proventus? Shall we continue to trust in the strength of our walls against the dragon?
My lord, we should send troops to Riverwood at once. It's in the most immediate danger. If that dragon is lurking in the mountains...
That is a provocation. He'll assume we're preparing to join Ulfric's side and attack him. We should not...
Enough! I'll not stand idly by while the dragon burns my hold and slaughters my people. Irileth, send a detachment to Riverwood at once.
Yes, my Jarl.
If you'll excuse me, I'll return to my duties.
That would be best. Well done. You sought me out on your own initiative. You've done Whiterun a service, and I won't forget it. Here. Take this as a small token of my esteem. There is another thing you could do for me. Suitable for someone of your particular talents, perhaps. Come, let's go find Farengar, my court wizard. He's been looking into a matter related to these dragons and rumors of dragons. Farengar, I think I found someone who can help you with your dragon project. Go ahead and fill her in with all the details.
Come to Dragon's Reach to discuss the ongoing hostilities, like the rest of the great warriors? You make an interesting offer. Very well, I'm sure that... Wise is the one who spends a few coins now to make a fortune later. Ah, indeed? The Jarl. Oh yes, he must be referring to my research into the dragons. Yes, I could use someone to fetch something for me. Well, when I say fetch, I really mean delve into a dangerous ruin in search of an ancient stone tablet that may or may not actually be there. You are eager to begin your adventure. Excellent. The sooner begun, the sooner done, eh? I, learned of a certain stone tablet said to be housed in Bleak Falls Barrow. A dragon stone, said to contain a map of dragon burial sites. Go to Bleak Falls Barrow, find this tablet, no doubt interred in the main chamber, and bring it to me. Simplicity itself. Ah, the dragon stone of Bleak Falls Barrow. You already found it. You are cut from a different cloth than the usual brutes the Jarl foists on me. You'll have to see the Jarl about that. Maybe his steward, Avenici. I'm sure one of them will pay you appropriately. Divine smile on you, friend. Remember, your mind is the best weapon you have.
Farengar, you need to come at once. A dragon's been sighted nearby. You should come too.
A dragon? How exciting. Where was it seen? What was it doing?
I'd take this a bit more seriously if I were you. If a dragon decides to attack Whiterun, I don't know if we can stop it. Let's go.
There's no time to stand on ceremony, my friend. I need your help again. I want you to go with Irileth and help her fight this dragon. You survived Helgen, so you have more experience with dragons than anyone else here. But I haven't forgotten the service you did for me in retrieving the Dragon Stone for Farengar. As a token of my esteem, I have instructed Avenici that you are now permitted to purchase property in the city. And please, accept this gift from my personal armory.
I should come along. I would very much like to see this dragon.
No, I can't afford to risk both of you. I need you here working on ways to defend
I
the
serve
city
Jarl
against these
Balgruuf
dragons.
as steward.
As you command.
One last thing, Irileth. This isn't a death or glory mission. I need to know what we're dealing with.
Don't worry, my lord.
Wonderful.
I'm the very
Here's
soul.
the key to your new home. Enjoy your visit to Dragon's Reach.
All this standing around is rubbish. We should be taking the fight to the Stormcloaks. What do you think you're doing?
You have committed crimes against Skyrim and her people. What say you in your defense? All right. But you just watch yourself. Next time I might not be so lenient. By the order of the Jarl, stop right there. Smart woman. Now come along with us. We'll take any stolen goods and you'll be free to go. After you pay the fine, of course.
Need something?
Hello, friend. In the market for some hunting supplies? What are you hunting? Never mind. I don't want to know. Thank you very much for your business.
We're causing no trouble. All we ask is to look for her. We will be back. This is not...
No signs of any dragon right now. It sure looks like he's been... I know it looks bad, but we've got to figure out what happened. And if that dragon is still skulking around somewhere. Spread out and look for survivors. We need to know what we're dealing with.
Back. It's still here somewhere. Rocky and Thor just got grabbed in front of the car.
Guide me!
Let's make sure that overgrown lizard is really dead. Damn good shooting, boys.
What's happening?
Everybody, get back!
can't believe it. You're Dragonborn. In the very oldest tales, back from when... That's what you did, isn't it? Absorb the dragon's power. There's only one way to find out. Try to shout. According to the old legends, only the Dragonborn can shout without training, the way the dragons do.
Dragon. I've never heard of Tiber's Septim killing any dragons.
Oh, there weren't any dragons
That's
then,
a shout.
idiot.
Like
They're
the
just
grape
coming
from
back
the
now
mountain.
for the first time in forever. But the old tales tell of the Dragonborn who could kill dragons and steal their power.
I'm glad you're on our side. I'm proud to
What
be
do you say,
your battle
Irleth?
brother, Dragonborn.
Be awfully quiet.
Whiterun doesn't need to... Come on, Irleth. Tell us, do you believe in this Dragonborn business?
Some of you would be better off keeping quiet than flapping your gums on matters you don't know anything about. Here, but I don't need some mythical... I'm taking command here for the moment. You head back to Whiterun. I've been all across Tamriel. I've seen plenty of things just as outlandish as this. I'd advise you all to trust in the strength of your sword arm over tales and legends.
That was shouting, what you just did. Must be. You really are Dragonborn then.
You there. We're looking for someone in Whiterun, and we'll pay good money for information. A woman, a foreigner in these lands. Redguard, like us. She's likely not using her true name. We will pay for any information regarding her location. We are not welcome here in Whiterun, so we will be in Rorikstead if you learn anything. It's none of your concern. All you need to know is that we're paying for information. If that doesn't interest you, feel free to walk away. We're looking for a fugitive who comes from Hammerfell. A Redguard woman. She may be somewhere in this city. We will find her eventually.
Good. You're finally here. The Jarl's been waiting for you.
You heard the summons. So what happened at the watchtower? Was the dragon there? Dragonborn? What do you know about the Dragonborn? So it's true. The Greybeards really were summoning you. Masters of the Way of the Voice. They live in seclusion high on the slopes of the throat of the world. The Dragonborn is said to be uniquely gifted in the voice, the ability to focus your vital essence into a thum, or shout. If you really are Dragonborn, they can teach you how to use your gift. The Greybeards.
Didn't you hear the thundering sound as you returned to Whiterun? That was the voice of the Greybeards, summoning you to High Hrothgar. This hasn't happened in centuries, at least. Not since Tiber Septim himself was summoned when he was still Talos of Atmora.
Hrongar, calm yourself. What does any of this Nord nonsense have to do with our friend here? Capable as she may be, I don't see any signs of her being this, Dragonborn.
Nord nonsense? Why, you puffed up ignorant. These are our sacred traditions that go back to the founding of the First Empire.
Hrongar, don't be so hard on Avenici.
I meant no disrespect, of course. It's just that, what do these Greybeards want with her?
That's the Greybeards' business, not ours. Whatever happened when you killed that dragon, it revealed something in you, and the Greybeards heard it. If they think you're Dragonborn, who are we to argue? You'd better get up to High Hrothgar immediately. There's no refusing the summons of the Greybeards. It's a tremendous honor. I envy you, you know. You've done a great service for me and my city, Dragonborn. By my right as Jarl, I name you Thane of Whiterun. It's the greatest honor that's within my power to grant. I assign you Lydia as a personal housecarl, and this weapon from my armory to serve as your badge of office. I'll also notify my guards of your new title. Wouldn't want them to think you're part of the common rabble, now would we? We are honored to have you as Thane of our city, Dragonborn. No matter. Go to High Hrothgar. Learn what the Greybeards can teach you. Back to business, Paulette.
The Jarl has appointed me to be your housecarl. It's an honor to serve you. Farewell. Honored to see. Lead the way.